Hey guys, how are you? Happy New Year! Hope everyone is enjoying the Ayla Patch. If you're new to PGR, welcome. There's actually a few tips that I have for you guys. And if you're not new, maybe you'll learn something about what's available in this patch. So yeah, stick around. Okay, so for new players, I'd like to mention how farming event materials works. So there will always be a stage called material no matter what event. And the stage that you want to farm is on the left side, this one. As you play the stage, you will gradually level up your authority level, which is here, and at the max level, you can auto-clear the stage, which just makes farming for this way easier throughout the event. So once you have this, you can go to the shop, and inside the shop, you can buy the character's memory. However, for this patch, it's actually a little bit different, and I'll show you why in just a minute. But normally, you will buy this character's memory, and it will be at a discounted price. And if you missed any old memories, you can go to the special tab, and any old memory will be in here, including uniform memories, which is nice. So if you have all of those things that you want, you can use your event currency on a bunch of level up materials that you might need, including overclocking materials or skill points. There's also a bunch of cub materials in here, but I think if you're a newer player, you really don't have to worry about that. And lastly, of course, is the cog pack, because I always run out of basically the coins or the cogs in this game. So I mentioned earlier that this patch is a little bit different, and you don't have to buy her Ayla's memories. And the reason why is there is this memory rescue available, and this doesn't always happen, so this is quite nice. You can actually get the entire set for Ayla's memories using this memory rescue. And I tried it, the stage, and it was not too difficult, so I think that even newer players can finish it. Okay, so let's talk about Ayla. Ayla is an ice amplifier. She's available right now 100% rate up, but you can also get her in the door missions, and I will show you how to do that a little bit later in this video. There have been some questions online. One is that, is Ayla a hypercarry, aka do you never swap her out? And the answer to that is no. You will want to swap her out. So what you're going to want to be doing is using Ayla, switching to your ice attacker, and then probably to your ice tank, and then back to Ayla. And it's a very quick swappy style of fighting, and it's quite fun. Okay, so I've also heard online that there's some people who say that the cub is better than the weapon for her, or the weapon is better than the cub for people that are low spender, and here's my understanding of it. The weapon has the best stats and passives on it for her still, just like most other constructs. The weapon is most important. However, it's only that important once you've resonated it twice, which means that you have to have either 2 extra 6-star weapons lying around, which is very unlikely if you're a low spender, or you've grinded for a very long time on, I think it's Norman Revival Plan, that gives you the weapon resonance shards, which you can then convert into weapon resonance material, aka the weapon resonance USB, and you'll need 2 of those, so that takes quite a long time. At that point, the weapon is just incredible for Ayla. It really boosts her damage and is much better than her cub. But if you don't have all of those resources that you can feed into her weapon, the better investment at that point is the cub, and that's why a lot of people are recommending the cub for her if you're going to do anything. Because I think for anyone who's just a free-to-play or incredibly low spender, anyone who's tight on black cards like me, I feel like I want to pull on the wishing banner that's coming up, and I only have 15,000 black cards, and I will need 15,000 again by next patch. If you're in the same situation as me, don't pull for the cub, don't pull for the weapon. That's just how it is. Okay, so if you don't want to pull for her, and I wouldn't recommend that for anyone who's a low spender, you can go to the dorm, and in the bottom right corner is the new commission system. And as you see, I have a few going right now. Each of these commissions give you a currency, and this is the currency that you will use for Ayla. So if we go to the shop, you can see that it costs 2,000 for 1 shard, and you'll need 50. And I've done this for only 1 day, so does that mean it will take 50 days to get all her shards? No, I don't think so. As you level up your system, you can take on more commissions at the same time, and hopefully you get some higher quality missions, because I've been doing just B and C missions. That's what has been available for me. So I think that you will get these a little bit quicker than that, and hopefully you can get her in about a month. That's what I would guess, give or take. There's also some really cute other things you can get with this currency, including some bad guys in the dorm, which sounds kind of funny, and then these new furnitures. Okay, last note about pulling. So this patch will also have a 100% rate up banner for older units on January 25th. This is usually, I think, called a wishing banner. So if you have some extra black cards and you're missing some older units, that is the best time to pull for them because they're guaranteed. Keep in mind you can only choose one. You can't just like pull one and then pull another and then pull another. All right. And next is the new game mode called Sequence Pact. So we already have Border Pact. Border Pact existed, but now we have the second kind of like part of it, which is Sequence Pact. So for new players, what are these? Basically, you fight each of these stages, and once you clear it, you quote-unquote station a character at that stage, and it will apply a buff to basically all of your characters, so it's quite cool. What you need to know is that the person stationed there needs to have a minimum requirement. So for Border Pact, that just means that you're resonated 12 times. So that means that each of your memories have been resonated on both the top and bottom slot, but it doesn't have to be hypertuned yet. That will be for Sequence Pact. And for Sequence Pact, you need to be Infinitas Awakened, which is a new kind of awakening. So you'll have to have 12 hypertuned resonances. So this is end game stuff. And this is also not recurring or anything. You just do it once and you forget about it and you get the buffs. Yeah, so in your free time, just clear these out. Don't worry too much about it. And yeah, good luck. Okay, so next part that I want to talk about is Vera. Vera got her Leap this patch, which you can learn about and try out in the training area. And generally, it's a increase to damage and an increase to healing, both on and off field. And the really cool thing is that there is a Vera skin this patch that's completely free. All you have to do is log in for 7 days. It looks really great. It's got a red theme. I love the white bow on the back of her head, and it's kind of funny. There's like a blood bag on her body, which is kind of very fitting for her. That's it for this patch. So good luck on your planning. Good luck on your battles, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.